believe this is the mission we got in the alpha. And it was all, I think we actually did get that first mission in the beta. The one that this is the first story mission with the Kvostov.
Oh, okay. Got to see, Eyes Up Guardian.
Mm-hmm.
I do, so for a frame of reference for those who are watching, it is May 25th, 24th, my apologies.
24th?
Shut up. I'm in the future, I don't know how, I just am. But,
so how's Destiny 2 in the future?
Don't know, it's not out yet. I'm not in that timeline. But, yeah, so we've seen the Destiny 2 reveal, we're super, super excited for it. So we're gonna try and get through the rest of the Destiny campaigns. We've already recorded some Rise of Iron, so I don't know if we're going to replay that one, but I do see us replaying like House of Wolves and Dark Below. Probably won't do the raids because those require like actual teams, but on the other side of the steps. It'll be cool just doing a lot over again. So.
You're a ghost.
Get a look at the the very low level Guardians.
Pointing made you real.
Oh.
I'm a person now.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, we don't have access to our Sparrows, and as we said in the last episode, the very first story mission where you wake up, there's no like multiplayer for that particular or co-op for that mission, but you can just completely use your Sparrow once you get out into the what's the name of that place? The Divide.
The Divide, yeah.
Yeah.
Some kind of tree, like an apple.
So it's like people who played like the early, like the beta and the first look alpha. We were just like, oh yeah, let's just hop on our Sparrow because we know that's a thing because of the internet. And then when it came time for this mission, and I think subsequently each first planetary mission where you have to regain the ability to use your Sparrow, people were just like, wait, what? I thought I had my Sparrow. And I guess that might have just been an oversight.
That's the Skywatch.
More than likely. So we just get to hoof it across the moth yards. Oh god, sprint delay. Oof.
Yeah,
oh man.
We don't have memory
God,
of
it's not
how about
great.
that memory of Timur?
memory of Yolder.
No, it's Older.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Can you tell I haven't played Destiny in a while?
And just looking at the skyboxes for this game, Bungie has some insanely talented artists.
I honestly love like the silver lining-esque kind of clouds in the Cosmodrome, and I especially love the sky at nighttime for the Cosmodrome because you get like a really cool like auroras. So, my only complaint is I actually had done some concept art of this. Chris, if you want to pull the image up for the video, you're welcome to.
If we have it.
If need be, of what I envisioned Fellwinter would look like if it had the same kind of aurora that the Cosmodrome did. Look, that one. I'm really sad that the Cosmodrome, or the Fellwinter Peak, doesn't have an aurora, but
it was a perfect opportunity.
Whatever. Yeah, would have been a great opportunity to do something with it.
I don't have my melee yet. It's like, we're so young for Guardians.
So, as an answer to your sprint delay, just don't stop sprinting.
True.
It's like Gavin, just don't get sick.
Don't get too ahead.
Man, I'm really following that advice.
Yeah, don't get too far ahead. Let's keep up here.
This is the introduction of the Hive.
What is this?
It's very, very creepy. I love how our ghosts will turn on.
People who are, like, the kind who will take in the environment, like, when you walk into these rooms, you notice, like, all these, like, hive spores or, like, what looks like disease, like, on the walls, and it's like, oh god, what are we about to fight?
Yeah, like creepy barnacles.
Most people just, like, blast right through it. That starts a quest.
Talking to the speaker at some point.
Well, yeah, we've discovered the Hive now, so it activates a new mission. When the game first came out, there really wasn't a quest progression system. It was just, you'd finish a mission, get a quest item, unlock a new mission on the planet. And I remember, to speedrun the game, like speedrun a new character, I would get all the missions that were available, I'd do them all, get all the items tied to them, and then go back to the tower to speak to the NPCs in question, like, return the husk thing to the speaker, or return the fallen tech to, I don't know, like your Vanguard master or something. But then of course with taking King Drop, they completely revised the entire campaign, making it more structured, more like an actual, MMO, or even just classical game to begin with. So now players who are new to the game actually have some direction.
Hive haven't been on Earth in
Uh,
centuries.
Like, oh, you have a quest that tells you to go to this planet, do this mission. So
That fight also, I remember from the alpha, it did not take that
Join me
short amount of
upstairs.
time.
yeah, if you join me upstairs, there's a cheeky little chest up here.
Yeah, the golden chests.
Yeah, we are playing on characters who are leveled for the area. All the original gear you get when you first start out. Like, we don't have any overpowered weapons or anything.
We are
Just-
tiny babbies.
We are our babby weak guardians.
Well, I do have Iron Galahorn, but I can't wear it because I'm not the proper level, so...
I think that one can be worn at level 20?
I think it's 40.
No, actually, the, someone on Reddit
required-
posted about it.
Auto-rifle.
Oh, no, actually, I have to get the Year 3 Galahorn first.
Yeah, what's funny is you can actually wear the Galahorn, I think, at, like, level 1. I'm not even kidding. Someone on Reddit had posted about it. They're like, oh, if you're leveling your character and you need a power boost, just, take
Yeah.
the Galahorn from another character and then just put it on them, because it has, I guess, like, no level requirement or something like that.
Yeah, to be fair, my current Iron Galahorn, it has 3 attack, so not entirely useful anyway.
I love you can hear church bells in the background of this cutscene when it first starts.
Definitely good
There
animation.
was a time
Look, it's the moon.
when we were much more powerful. But that was
Yeah,
long
there's...
ago.
I know in the original campaign
Until it
that was
wakes
leaked
and finds its
prior to the
voice.
game's official release, the
I
speaker
am
was
the
intended
one
to
who
be
speaks for the traveler.
a charlatan, like he was intended to be kind of this
You
false
must have
prophet
no
who
end of
was
questions, Guardian.
kind of using his position
In its dying
to kind of,
the traveler
I don't know, just keep power and keep control, but really his
seek out
intentions were
those
evil.
who can wield its light as a
And
weapon.
now with the speaker missing in Destiny 2,
Guardian,
like, you know,
to protect
in the opening Homecoming mission, your Guardian is tasked with retrieving the speaker and, you know, helping Ikora out, but by the time you get there, his entire, like, portion of the tower has been blown clean off. Like,
Yeah,
it's just gone.
the
I
North
could tell
Tower
you
has
of
just
the
been
great battle.
demolished.
And Ikora then
Yeah.
sets off to try and find him, and then you have to find her on some other planet.
How the traveler was crippled.
Yeah, she's on Io, you know, being
I could tell you
all
of the
warlocky,
power of the
but
darkness.
it's just interesting that this entire space that we're in now with, like, the big, I believe that thing in the air, by the way, is called an oculary? Or oculary,
I
or
think
something
so.
like that? I don't remember
Yeah.
the
More
exact
like-
terminology.
Dude, my Exo is side-eyeing the speaker so hard.
Like,
Oh,
bitch, please.
Like,
But yeah.
he just like the things that I gave him makes him look so mad. He's just like,
does he just
fucking
look
shut up.
inherently
Like,
evil?
just-
I love the little galaxy things that are in the speaker's, like, observatory there.
Oh, yeah.
What can I do?
They remind me a lot of, so in Second Life,
oh my
years
god,
ago,
my Guardian talked. I forgot they did that.
they have
They
voices.
apparently don't anymore.
Earth and beyond.
Yeah.
They became mute.
Join
So,
me.
I sincerely
Your
hope
ghost
we actually
will
have dialogue in Destiny 2. I really
only
do.
hope you
I
According
think
to
we do.
According to the subreddit, that's an issue that, like, people are, like, 50-50 torn on. A lot of people are like, good, I don't want to hear my Guardian's voice again, so that it's me in there and not somebody else, like, on a predetermined path of what's going to be said or done. And then other people, like me and Kat, and I think, Alex, are you part of the camp where we want to hear our voices again?
Dude, I want to hear the voices. I want to hear my Guardian.
Yeah.
I had to add that second part. I was like, dude, I want to hear the voices. Listen. There are several ways you can do that. One of them is not play Destiny.
Rip. But no, I mean, it seems really odd that, like, we had a voice, we had dialogue, our Guardians had, like, a little bit of a snippy personality, and, like, yeah, I get it. You don't want to kind of lock the player into a set character, but Bungie has tried this in the past where they're just like, oh, we want you to be the character, which is why Chief had so few dialogue, lines of dialogue in the original Halo, just because they wanted Master
He did
Chief
have lines, though.
to again, that's why he had so few lines. Though.
He
only
had lines,
like,
but he was also a determined character. He wasn't a created character thing anyway, so he should have had more lines than he did anyway.
exactly. Like, he should have had dialogue, but I know in the later games, they did kind of address that. Oh, the Chief is silent, but he's got a personality. We should probably include that. It kind of broke the whole. we want them to be with us to be the player, but it just doesn't work.
Okay, Siege of the War... Well, no, actually, this is just the Warmind. Getting ahead of myself.
we're getting a little ahead of ourselves there, Chris.
Siege of the Warmind...
Siege of the Warmind, oof.
It's a very popular farming spot for just easy kills for, like, bounties and whatnot, but...
I'm doing it on my main character.
I'm hoping
I'm
we get...
a scrub who doesn't do things normally.
I'm hoping we get, like, more, like, into the Warminds in Destiny 2.
Well, there is, if the expansion pass we've seen leaked on the web is anything to be believed, we will have a Warmind DLC in Destiny 2.
Ooh.
So,
Whatever they're looking for.
before we get to Destiny 2, like, there's actually kind of one thing I kind of want to see in Destiny 1, just like as just one extra challenge for people.
As long as it doesn't add an achievement, I'm fine.
Same though. Same.
But go on.
Anyway, I want to have a boss rush.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Like just like not a raid rush, like you have to go through each and every raid, but have the thing. I guess like the Vex would be messing with your point in time and would be transporting you to the toughest enemies you've ever faced. It could even be like a randomized boss rush where you don't know what boss is coming next.
They're really cool. I don't see it happening though, unfortunately.
Have like story and strike boss rush mode, and then like a raid boss rush mode if you have like a 6-player fire team.
Yeah, that's true.
I would like to see just kind of like a minor tweak in some of the areas and hit like skyboxes like a week before the Destiny 2 launches. Just kind of hinting at like, you know, the imminent Cabal invasion or something, but I know that the actual invasion happens during the opening, at least I assume it happens during the opening sequence of Destiny 2, so...
Sorry, I parkoured my way over here.
Yeah, I'm a little late to the party. I went on a scenic route.
We're late.
Oh, this is like one of those old games
do
cases.
our research.
All right. If you want to get your Sparrow,
Yeah, it
you
does.
can be in the Forgotten Shore in seconds.
All right.
Yeah, being a warlock and all like my scenic routes, my research.
Oh, I
Those are just supposed to do
completely
cool stuff.
forgot the Sparrow I have equipped.
Yeah, I've also got the
Iron Gallarhorn. Or Iron Gallarwing.
Gallowing, yeah. Oh right, Forgotten Shore. I'm just so used to going to Skywatch for a lot of different reasons.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah,
Most of the original Sparrows don't have, like, banking with your turns, like the boost left or right, like that.
We're approaching
But
the shore.
it's like playing on a character and forgetting you can, like, get the Iron Gallarwing and have a Sparrow that can do that. It's just like, oh my god, yes.
It is very nice.
Owie.
Aww. Ghost out.
Oh,
Oh, what happened?
got a bit too big for my britches.
Yeah, don't get too far ahead.
Let's check the other one.
I wasn't getting far ahead. I was going to the
You're
objective.
into the fucking zone!
I'm at the other objective. What do you want from me?
We're at the zone where the story is still
I'm doing
happening.
things. Story's happening here.
Not yet.
I made a story. I died.
This is a story of a girl. Right
Down
around
the
the whole
river.
world.
Fuck, I don't even... I got the song so wrong.
God.
Oh my god. Captain, my captain, please!
I was gonna say, like, back when, like, you're a Babby Guardian and, like, captains will, like, ruin your day. You'll, like... I don't even know how to describe it. Just, like, if you run into, like, a yellow bar captain and you're playing solo, it's like, oh, you're in for a bad time. At this level, anyways.
They're both linked to something in Skywatch. Let's
Yeah.
Wait, do we even come down here?
Oh, he's level 8.
No, we don't. What?
You're level 8, that's scary.
Oh. Oh yeah, the guy over here.
Your level, question mark, question mark, question
Where
mark.
is he? There he is, he's invisible for me, what the fuck?
I forgot
He was
about these
behind you.
guys, honestly. Oh god. Oh, fuck.
Where'd you go?
Nowhere. Don't worry about it.
You went down to the night, didn't you?
No.
Yeah,
no,
I remember.
I didn't.
So I didn't play the beta. I think I might have mentioned that in the previous segment, but
They're still there.
I wasn't in the beta. But I do remember when I first got this game, and I was just running around doing missions, and I was like, "Oh, cool! What's this?" I go down like a stairwell or down like a hillside into a cave beneath the Skywatch. During the beta, I want to say it was
You guys coming?
a night beneath the Skywatch, and that mof would mess your day up. I remember he was like level 12 or something.
Even
it's like a level 6 zone. Oh man.
Even the level 20 knights under the steps.
God.
No, those were the original ones in like the beta where it's like, oh cool, what are these? And it's like, oh my god, I regret everything in life.
Yeah,
no,
like you get down there and just one boomer just destroys your poor little guardian.
I will say though, those knights that are under the Rocky Yard, no, the Rocky Yard, the place that I just was at. For one, I thought they were just like Yellow Bar Knights. There's one that's named. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Or I
There's actually plenty of
forgot it.
named enemies throughout the world. And
No, this one was like Celebrant of Oryx.
Oh yeah, there's a few of them that are scattered throughout the world for a quest from Dark Below, I think, the Crota ones.
I'm sure.
No, the Celebrant of Oryx is not part of the Dark Below DLC.
It was just odd because I either never paid attention to the name or I just totally forgot.
Well, they also
More than
had
likely,
like
I just totally forgot.
they had the seeds for like Oryx's stuff with the story mission, the Shrine of Oryx.
Yeah. I'm gonna drop a space nuke. Aww. That worked, I guess.
Oh.
Yep.
I miss having my insta refresh throwing knives.
You will soon.
What do you mean miss? You don't have them yet.
The Fallen are trying to access these machines, but something is fighting back.
Shut up.
Take some time.
Took you a second.
Like, it took my brain quite much longer than it really should have to process all that information.
That's okay. Hunters are a bit slow, anyways.
All right, I don't need your sass. I have my own, thanks.
His name's K6.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, this is a bad place. I'm squishy. The one part of the game, like at low level, where even in just regular story missions, like enough dregs and shanks will screw you up.
What's up, guys?
Okay.
Chris, you don't have super yet?
I already used mine.
Oh, okay.
That's
We've all
another
used
thing
it.
that's interesting. Apparently in Destiny 2 PvP, you will be able to tell who has their super or not. And I was combing through some of the footage that was pouring in, and I did not notice any telltale sign. I don't know if it's just going to be yellow mark in the subclass list at the top of who's on what team, and that's going to be yellow, because that's what it does for when you have your super. But I didn't know if it does that for the opposing team as well.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, on my end, Chris's audio has stopped.
There's my super. Mission over. Nope. What happened?
I'm back.
What happened?
Don't know. Chris just kind of cut out for me.
Oh, I heard
Did you hear me?
I heard her
I can
join,
hear both of
leave
you.
and join from someone.
Well, I did that because I couldn't hear you anymore after you said you were scrubbing through footage.
Oh.
Cut off for me like a good minute and a half ago. So Chris, you'll just have a minute and a half of me going, hello? Can anyone hear me? Hello?
Oh, yeah.
So,
I at least explained in mine. I was like, well, for anyone who's listening, Chris is now mute.
Active firewall. Old Earth.
I think it was internet though.
Russian.
Like something, not his, just something just messed up with Discord.
Yep. Anyways, technical things aside, it's like,
did survive the collapse.
yeah, this was the introduction of Rasputin, who turned out to be a big player in a good number of story missions and
Huge
strikes.
dick.
And he's protecting something here in the Cosmodrome.
I mean, one could say he saved humanity from the Traveler when it was going to flee.
Yeah. It's also worth mentioning that in the original campaign, he was supposed to be, or at the very least was like be an exo or have an exo body.
Yeah. He was going to be that like bloodied exo from the concept art, which I'll throw up on the screen. But I think early like versions of the story had that being Rasputin, and then I think you found out that was like there was some other twist involved with it. But also this end screen, I'm gonna quickly throw up some footage of the Alpha's original like mission end screen for like even if you leveled up, like it was drastically different.
Yeah, Last Array, really, really great mission. Has personally one of the best soundtracks of Vanilla Destiny, which you never really get to hear to its completion if you kind of destroy the boss fight at the end. But I remember I played this mission solo my first time through. I must have died a dozen times because it was so fucking hard.
I pretty much played the entire Vanilla Destiny story alone.
I did for most of it, but one of the sad things was there's a giant like satellite dish that kind of unfolds once you press a button later in the mission. And the first time I played this, I'm like, oh, something's happening. So I literally found a place to hide and just watched it the whole time unfolding. And I'm like, cool. Oh, there's a shit ton of enemies over here now.
That's a very you thing to do, honestly.
Who knows who's in what ship?
Ooh.
The mosquito ships.
The ghosts were
I have a scout rifle now.
I have a hand
Let's
cannon.
head there and see if we can find them.
We're starting to look like Guardians.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Shit! Oh my
Why?
God. What the fuck?
Why? Why? Why did that happen?
Alex, come back. I'm sorry.
Why did I fall off again?
Don't tell me you wouldn't have done the same thing had I been in my menu and you knew you
Oh
were
my
recording.
fucking god!
Don't you fucking dare! I will slit your throat.
With me, it was Chris.
Oh my god.
Alright.
You ready?
That needs to stay in. Let's go.
It is. Like I said, don't tell me you wouldn't have done the same thing had the opportunity arisen.
Probably wouldn't have.
Alex is... Fuck you, Alex.
You would have.
Right.
You would have in a heartbeat. Oh my god. There was a bug in the Vanilla Destiny that I never really got a chance to play with, but Warlock Sunsingers get a perk. I don't remember the name of it, but they can blow enemies back with their melees if it was charged. And it used to be you could actually push random players off cliffs by doing that.
Oh, I suppressed
And
myself.
it was pretty entertaining too, because like with Solar Wind, I think was the name of the perk. You just melee them and knock them off the cliff. It was pretty fantastic. But they patched that, and I missed the bug where you could kill yourself in water.
Oh yeah, you would just shoot your foot while you were in a puddle of water and it would kill you.
Yeah. I like the scout rifle though, it's got good handling. There's some good, like, low tier gear out there that's actually really great stats. Shout out to, once again, Alex being way out of the group.
Listen, Hunters ain't got time for your shit.
Oh, of course, using a hand cannon.
Yep. The best light
Hey, it's
level
a
I
good chance
got,
for you to
okay?
get better with them. Wait, I mean, I was the one who advocated for using it in the first place. I got this, guys. Wow, he took a rocket like a champ.
See, I've got a rocket waiting.
I'm sorry, what were you guys doing while I was killing everything?
Killing everything.
I killed shit, fuck you.
The ghosts are still here.
Ah, yes, the
ghosts are
Skywatch,
still
where like
here.
12 things can happen at once.
Of course I have to reload.
So what else?
Out of the way.
I was saying, of course I have to reload.
There we go. And one thing,
Nothing.
I guess, this question comes up a lot on the internet,
This
like
one's still
on
hooked
the
for
Destiny
codes.
subreddit and I think
Let's
Bungie.net.
find the array.
Oh.
Is people asking like, is it too late to get into Destiny? And I think the general answer is no, not at all. Things won't carry forward, but it's a great the guns handle solidly. It's fun gameplay. The initial vanilla story content is probably the biggest complaint at this point, and other than that, it's just a phenomenal experience. Especially if you want to get excited for the upcoming game and to have a vague idea of what to expect.
Yeah, Destiny, like, if you've played, for anyone watching, if you've played a previous Bungie title, like any of the Halos, which is pretty much all they're really known for these days. Like, I know they did Myth and Oni back in the day, but Marathon. Halo really was, at that time, their magnum opus. And a lot of what they learned working on Halo carried forward into Destiny. And as a result, Destiny is a game with really smooth controls. Like, the shooting feels good, the jumping feels good, just moving throughout the world feels good. It's a game with just a very satisfying kind of player experience. The loot system is very rewarding these days, so you're not too worried about getting to 400, which is the current maximum light level. It's just a great game worth picking up, especially because it's probably going to be going on sale pretty soon-ish, I'd imagine, since the sequel is
Approaching
And
the
around the corner.
If you're on either of the two major consoles, well, I guess 2 of the 3 now, since Nintendo's back in the game. If you're on Xbox or PlayStation,
I get it.
if you're on Xbox or PlayStation, just go ahead and pre-order it at like any store. Get access to the beta on whatever platform you want.
Yeah, it's Destiny 2 beta.
And I don't know if they mentioned if there's going to be a delay in the PC beta or not. But
that's the prevailing rumor at the moment, due to some statements they've made that said it will not come out September 8th.
Yeah.
So.
But if you're on any of those platforms, by all means, pre-order the game. You put your money towards something else when it comes out if you're not happy, but try the beta. The last time we had a beta, it was pretty darn good.
I expect some cool stuff from this beta. I'm very, very hyped for it. I pre-ordered on PS4 just for the sole purpose of making sure I got to play it early. Because you can just guarantee it's coming out on PS4 first. I mean, Sony does love their goodies like that, so...
I mean, heck, even if you plan on like purchasing something from another store, like if you go to GameStop in the US or Game in the UK, just pre-order 2 copies of whatever edition you want. Get a beta code for, if you're on Xbox One, you can get a beta code for Xbox One, and then one also. You can, because the beta codes are usable for whichever platform you want when they come out. Get one for PlayStation 4 if you have one of those, and play it on both, and get access to it early on PlayStation if that is what's going to happen, and then play it on your main console, the Xbox, if that's the case.
Back to the mission. I just, like I said earlier, I remember this mission being so freaking difficult first time through. Like, the music in this mission is so good.
The environment is laid out in a great way here, where this is like
really worth it.
This is the area where you're going to be like staying and defending, because you got to defend that little computer. But you get to see this huge set piece unfolding in the background. It's just like, that's good like scenery placement.
Yeah, Bungie has fantastic world builders, and I cannot wait to see what they do with Destiny 2. I'm really excited about Nessus. The planet looks beautiful.
The satellite unfolding is it's basically just a giant like visual progress.
Yeah, it's like a progress bar for the thing. I also love how someone actually discovered that the theme for the lighthouse is actually just this song slowed down by 800%.
Oh wow.
Thereabouts.
Very specific.
It's a very common trick in like game audio.
Well, the thing is, I actually want to think that whole trend kind of started thanks to.
Cocky, and I paid the price.
Yeah, you're not in your main.
What a shame.
But years ago, someone discovered who put Justin Bieber's "You Smile" through a program called Paul Stretch. It would make for this beautiful, like 35-minute long, trance-inducing, like chill track. And I've been seeing a lot of games doing it since with their soundtracks. Just kind of putting their songs through it. Good stuff, though.
Alright, we're getting into yellow bars.
Yeah, I believe that Knight's actually end of the mission.
Ah, you missed it.
RIP.
You need to see this.
So good. Such a good song.
Ladies and
This
gentlemen,
array is
Marty
controlled by
O'Donnell.
the last war mind, Rasputin.
Well, I mean, Michael Salvatore had a lot to do with it,
Connected
too.
defense concepts
Oh, yeah.
all across the system.
This is like some of the original music for The Unfortunate Parting
There could
Ways.
be something out there to
Parting
help us
of ways.
survive the darkness.
What did he ever
Keep
do to
trying,
you?
Yeah.
skeleton.
But I mean, honestly, as much as I love Marty O'Donnell's work, I actually do really like the stuff that Michael Salvatore's been putting out too, because the Taken King soundtrack was phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
And Rise of Iron is just, it builds so much like excitement in you when you hear like the Iron Wolf track or the Shadows of the Walker. I think is my other favorite track, which is the one that plays when you're fighting the Siva infested fallen walker on the precipice with like the big howitzers or railguns or rather that have been infected with Siva. It's just a cool mission, great soundtrack, a lot of cool tension, and just like building drums and piano in the background. And that was all. I know that one actually had a little bit of Martin in it, but most of it was Michael Salvatore. It was fantastic work.
Yeah.